So, a few weeks ago, I made the switch to homemade dog food instead of purchasing bags of dry dog food at the store for my puppy Starfire. Starfire is about 6 months old, and I made the switch, like I said, just a few weeks ago, and I can already tell a huge difference in just how I've been feeding my dog and how she's growing. So, a great thing to making your own food at home for your animal is that you know every ingredient that is going to be consumed by your dog when you make your own food. For instance, you know all the fruits and vegetables and meat that you put in this dog's food, so you're very well aware of what they are consuming. This can help also avoid allergic reactions, which is extremely helpful for animals with allergic reactions, or if you're just trying to avoid allergic reactions that are commonly found in dry dog food. This also can help you avoid chemicals and preservatives that are very common in commercial dry dog food. Chemicals and these harmful preservatives could cause cancer in your animals. These chemicals and preservatives are not the same chemicals and preservatives that are used in our food, because our food is regulated differently from our animals' food, as sad as that is to say. So, also when you're making your own dog's food at home, when you're cooking your own dog's food, you can leave out the fillers. The fillers are the things that companies put in their dry dog food that you don't really need. Things like corn and rice and things like that are just fillers to fill in pretty much the gap between the meat and other foods, help it the bags way more. And with making your own dog food at home, it will help you cut out the fillers that your dogs don't need, that are probably unhealthy most of the time anyways, and give them real food. Of course, when you're cooking your own food at home, it's more natural for your dog, and of course, they seem to prefer fresh meat over dry kibble. Me personally, I'd prefer less processed food over extremely processed food. So this is really great when it comes to fresh meats and fresh vegetables and fresh fruits for your animal. It completely takes away from the same kibble, and you're mixing your dog's food up more, giving them a different array of choice for food, whether it be vegetables, fruits, or meat, or all of it together. Commercial dog food, like I said, is not as regulated as humans' food, so that also opens the question to what kind of ingredients are they actually putting in your dog's food. And you can cut out these questions by simply just cooking your dog's food at home. And I know this doesn't sound as easy as I'm trying to make it sound, but it really isn't as hard as it does sound. Making your dog's food at home is way easier than I thought it was going to be. When I first started, I thought that I was like, whoa, I'm just going to be like cooking for another person. But honestly, cooking for your dog is much easier than you think it is. You can find easy recipes online that work great and are well balanced and well balanced in nutrients for your animal, and it makes for a great meal. For example, I found this recipe online from thealternativedaily.com, and this just goes to show how simple making your dog food at home can actually be. This requires a 1/4 cup of brown rice and oatmeal, and a cup of peas, carrots, and blueberries, or vegetables of your choice with a fruit, and flaxseed, and cooked meat. Those simple ingredients can help your dog live a more healthy lifestyle, while also possibly enjoying their food more than their dry commercial dog food. And you also know exactly what you're putting in these all-natural ingredients. So, throughout my journey with cooking my dog food at home and making my own dog food, I actually found that I have eaten healthier myself, just because I'm already making my dog's food at home, so why wouldn't I want to go ahead and make my food? And it keeps me from eating unhealthy too, and keeps me from going to fast food or maybe getting a pizza or something a lot less healthy than making a home-cooked meal. It also helps me bond with Starfire. In my personal opinion, I feel like I have a stronger bond with Starfire since I have started making her food at home. I also find it as kind of a fun pastime, a great way to figure out what your dog's likes are and food preferences, and almost kind of makes a fun hobby. So I hope that was enough to possibly convince you to think about switching from dry commercial dog food and trying some homemade dog food. Thank you.